Welcome everybody. This session will show you how to install Telco Italtel products on AWS Public Cloud provider by using a few simple commands. As first operation, you have to authenticate to the AWS. And for this reason, you have to own a valid account and an enabled user. You can either type the credentials or directly select a profile. If the latter has been already created for AWS CLI usage. You have to select the region you mean to operate in this case a MENA region, and then the product you mean to install. It is possible to install product name NMS, that is the Italtel Session Border Controller, or alternatively the RPS, that is the Italtel Telephonic Routing Policy Engine. In this session, the installation of an instance of NMS will be shown, but the same operations are valid for RPS product too. Save the configuration. The tool is connected to AWS. Through the Create panel, we insert all the information needed to the product installation. You may insert a univoc name identifying the product instance, for example NMS. A univoc name identifies the CloudFormation stack, for example NMS stack. The product uses CloudFormation automatisms for its installation. Select the VPC hosting the product. You can associate the networks created before. The documentation describes exactly which networks to create and their use. The tool automatically identifies the possible choices once the VPC has been selected. As per the external networks, it is possible to impose the use of explicit IP addresses belonging to the associated subnet, if deemed necessary. Otherwise, by leaving the SCP setting, AWS automatically distributes the IP addresses. Finally, you can select the release you are going to install. The tool lets you manually choose the AMIs to be used, or alternatively, to select among the available releases the one you are interested in, and automatically fills in the relevant associations. The second choice is the advised one. In this case, you have only the one release available. Let's run the installation. The tool shows you the progress, indicating which CloudFormation template is being created. At this moment, as indicated by the tool, the network and security group stack creation is in progress. The details can be followed up through the AWS console. As you can notice, its name is made up with the prefix we introduced before. The progress status can be monitored by selecting the stack and then the Events panel. The Parameters panel shows the parameters needed to the CloudFormation template and introduced by the tool. Furthermore, you can check the template through the Templates panel. The Italtel products are installed through 4 CloudFormation templates. The first one, named Network and Security Group, has the task of completing the networking configuration and of configuring the security aspects based on a default considered by Italtel as the minimum required. All the details are described in the product documentation, and however, the user, once the installation is finished, can modify the configuration based on his own security requirements. The second template being created is named License Manager. Exactly as the Network and Security Group template, you can monitor the progress. The third template creates the resources relevant to a side of the product. Also in this case, it is possible to follow up the progress in detail through the AWS console. The product is logically split into redundant sides. Each one guarantees the support of the old service. During maintenance and software update operations, This redundancy allows an easier identification of the resources to be involved without degrading the service. The fourth and the last template created the resources relevant to beside of the product. Exactly as the previous one, in addition to showing the progress through the tool, it is also possible to follow up the progress in detail through the AWS console. The product installation is finished. Here, you can see the 4 stacks associated to the NMS stack, implemented one product instance. By checking the running EC2 instances, you can see the EC2 already created and identifiable both by type, SIG, states, and so on, and by product instance, that is, the postfix NMS we introduced before in the configuration phase. The tool allows you to specify tags that automatically mark all the resources created by the stack. This way, for example, you can foresee an owner tag named demo and a project tag named rehost NMS CI. Tags marking have been applied. Now all the EC2s have been updated with the owner and project tags. For instance, with the AWS console, you can check FELB1 NMS EC2 has been marked with the tags set by the tool. The same way, SIG1 NMS EC2 has been marked with the same tags, thus allowing filtering functions. In order to make the product visible on the internet, an elastic IP is needed. Also, this operation can be carried out by the tool. Here we are. You can now access the graphical unit interface and introduce the credentials. In the troubleshooting panel, you can see the logical resources the product is made of. Well, now all you have to do is introducing the license to use the product. Enjoy your experience.